Hey, it's Joe Crump. I'm starting a new video series here. I'm calling this Stories from the Trenches. I've been watching Band of Brothers, which is a story about the guys in World War II from the 101st Airborne that went from Normandy all the way into Germany and helped win the war. And one of the things that I've noticed from watching those guys is when they're under a lot of pressure together, they create bonds that they'll keep the rest of their lives. They work together as a team. They work together as a group. And one of the things that's happened with the people in my mentor group, although they're certainly not under the same kind of stress that these guys were under, but when they start something new, something that's a little bit outside their comfort zone, a little bit outside the normal life that they're used to living, and trying new ideas, taking risks on new ideas, taking chances on new techniques that I'm teaching them, it creates a bond between them. Anyway, what's come out of it all is a group of people, men and women, that are working together, that know each other, that trust each other, that do deals together, and can help each other along in this process. We've got people that are more advanced helping people that are coming on that are new, and people that are new that are going to the people that are more advanced and being able to know that they can trust them and work with them. When you're first getting started in a business like this, it's really great to have what Napoleon Hill called a mastermind group, and to be able to bring all these people together and think about the processes that you're doing and try to improve them all the time. What I'm trying to do with these videos is to answer questions about my mentor program, about the 2-day buying events that I do, where we get everybody in a room and we buy real estate together. I want to answer questions about the techniques that we're using and the ways that we're buying real estate, so that you'll have a good understanding of the process and the system that we're putting together to make this all happen. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to answer the first question today, which I think is probably maybe the most appropriate question to get this series started. Can you really buy properties with no money down and no credit? I've seen the late night TV guys, but that seems like a scam to me. Well, I can certainly understand why it would seem like a scam to you. There are a lot of hype behind this stuff. There's a lot of people telling you that you can get rich quick. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is a business building program, first of all. We're going to talk about that in some of the later videos. But can you do zero down deals with no credit? Yes, absolutely you can. And it's all about how you structure it. As a matter of fact, we very rarely use money down. Very rarely do we use credit. And when we're doing it as a business building technique, we never use those things. We almost never need to have credit or down payments at all. If you're looking for long-term wealth, long-term investment, well, that's a whole different thing. And you're going to do that with your business too. But with most people that are starting this process, they want to create a business that creates immediate cash flow, that has money coming into their pockets right now. And that's the stuff that we're teaching. And you do that with zero down. My philosophy is, if you can't do it with no money, you sure aren't going to be able to do it with money. So learn how to do it without money first. Use the techniques we teach. Yes, we teach subject to. I teach multiple mortgages. I teach land contracts. I teach lease options. I teach other types of seller financing, and I show you how to structure the deal so that it makes the most sense for the seller. A lot of people will say to me, well, nobody's going to accept a deal that's a subject to deal. Well, that's just not true. What you've got to do is find the people that are willing to do that. And these don't have to be terribly motivated people. You have to find a person with the situation that needs to sell their property, which is almost everybody in the MLS. Now, we can make offers to everybody we talk to. It's not going to make sense. The offers we make aren't going to make sense to everybody we talk to, but we can make an offer to them. So anyway, it does work. We can do zero down. There's lots of techniques. If you've been getting my articles, if you've been seeing my other videos, I've been talking about some of the specific ways that we do it. But yes, you can do it. We are doing it, and I suggest that you don't do it any other way. The risk is too high if you're going to put your money on the line, if you're going to put your credit on the line. When you're first getting started, you just don't have the knowledge to do that, and what's going to happen, you're either going to lose money or you're going to spend a lot of time and not make very much money. Why not spend the time? If you're going to make mistakes, make mistakes on things that aren't going to cost you money, that aren't going to screw up your credit. All right, that's the end of the first one. Good luck. We'll see you next time.